Hello VC, welcome back to the next video on my channel. It's about the electric recording company again, and today I got the delivery from the Bill Evans Everybody Digs Bill Evans stereo edition. I cleaned it, put it right on, compared it with the ERC mono edition and the analog production 45 edition, and already got over to do this video. But maybe before we start, I show you how does an electric recording company edition arrives to you. How do they send them? How do they ship them? They use this for one record, by the way. They use this cartridge, and I took some out. They put a lot of these thick cartridge parts in it, and the record is in the middle and very well protected. I really like how they do their shipments. Then the record itself is wrapped in this kind of paper, which is a big question among the collectors of electric recording company buyers. Shall we keep those papers or not? I decided to keep some, but not all. I don't know. Then the record itself comes in such an inner with a hype sticker. I keep those, but I don't use them. I put mine into the vinyl storage solution outer sleeves and keep those locked away. And what else was in my delivery was a new cover for my Love edition, Forever Young, because my cover, when it arrived, had a very small dent over here, very small. I wrote an email to them and they immediately sent me this new perfect cover, so that I now have it as it should be. Okay, you may say for that price, it's no question that they should do it, I agree, but they did it. Sometimes there are other companies where you only can shake your head. So, okay, that's for the way they ship their products. And now let's go right into this video and start with the stereo edition of Everybody Digs Bill Evans. My copy has the number 44. Here is the record and the label, how they did it. And that's not all. I show it again. I once showed it to you. I show it again. Then they come with a beautiful obi, where they go into the process of the mastering. I read it here now. Above is Bill Evans Trio, Everybody Digs Bill Evans, then Bill Evans on piano, Sam Jones on bass, and Philly Joe Jones on drums. And then it goes a little down below, officially sanctioned Concord Music Group Incorporated, all valve heritage pressings mastered from the original analog master tapes, cut in stereo using 1950s Lyrac TRT8 tape console, Audiophile GOS valve amplifiers, Lyrac SV8 cutting lathe, and Audiophile cutter head DSS731, handcrafted sleeve artwork, faithfully recreated using a vintage letterpress procedure, released in strictly limited individually numbered editions of 300, featuring iconic Holy Grail recordings by the most revered jazz artists. Yeah, I agree with them. Then you get your card with the number and things else. So that's how it arrives. I put it on my record player, this stereo edition, and again, how does it sound? How does it compare to the mono version of the ERC? And how does it compare to the analog production? Okay, let's start with this one. Electric Recording Company again shines when it comes to the overall sound of it. They shine when it comes to the presentation of the music on a valve system. It sounds incredible overall. The stereo release opens up, of course, the sound stage, but what's very striking with this one is that the sound stage also gets a lot of depth, more than the mono version, which is not a surprise, but even more than the analog production version. And that was a striking and beautiful effect. The piano from Bill Evans is very submerged within the other musicians, and this is a big difference between the mono version from the ERC and an even bigger difference to the analog pressing. The analog pressing, the 45 round per minute, is the most analytical one. You know, maybe if I would try to give you an analogy, with the analog production, you sit in the first row. With this one, you sit in the fourth row. You have a better overall experience and not so analytic experience. The mono version has a smaller sound stage, a little less depth. The piano from Bill Evans is more pronounced. It's more right to the face. And the analog production is, if it comes to Bill Evans, is has the most pronunciation on the piano from Bill Evans. So that's the main differences. Which one to go? No way to decide. They all have their advantages, and it really lies in the eye of the beholder. What do you like more? You know, if I want to read a book and listen to this record, I'm 100% would go for the stereo version. If I want to get very, very deep and want to have the last possible detail, I'd go to the analog productions. But the most beautiful one for me is the stereo one. I really, really, really like it. And maybe we talk again. We don't talk about prices today. Maybe we go again into the availability. If you want to get an electric recording company, what can you do? First, I would recommend go to their website and subscribe to their newsletter. And then, if you get information, there will be out a new edition. They usually send them out a month before they release them. Then you have between 3 hours and 2 days to decide if you want to have it or not. But it's a nice information. Go to their website, subscribe to their newsletter, then you are informed what do they put out. Maybe you haven't already, you have already. So that's it for the Bill Evans edition, the new one, and the older mono version. Then we have a little classical edition from them, and that's this one. It's Mahler, Symphony Number 9, Berlin Philharmonic Orchestra, and it is conducted by Sir John Barbirolli. Here you can see the EMI logo, the label. Wait. Go here. And this one was very hard to get. I got a preview copy over at Discogs, and I'm very happy to have it, because this is first, of course, a beautiful symphony, and second, the pressing, the mastering again. My God, this valve, this tube system from them, they let those kind of editions shine. It's outstanding, and this is not only a one vinyl edition. It comes on 2 vinyls. This is the first, the second, and the third movement, and on the second disc you have the fourth movement, and the fourth side is not etched. It's just empty. So this one is a classical highlight for me. I'm really, really happy that I have this one. Now we go back to the jazzy side of Electric Recording Company, and here we have Jackie McLean, Lights Out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful recording, very sparkling. It's a great record, and pressing is fantastic. Here we go with the Prestige label, beautiful, restored, beautiful again, and dramatically beautiful album. I can't compare it. I think it's out on Analog Productions as a 45. I don't have that one. I have this one, and I'm happy with it. It's outstanding. And again, what they did with this one is they also recreated the inner sleeves. It's very interesting, I think. What they show here, all classic records nowadays. It's unbelievable, really unbelievable. Last one for today, with this fourth installment from the Electric Recording Company, is Tommy Flanagan over, again Prestige, and again this cover recreation they did. It's such an gorgeous. It's difficult to transform that over in a video. But if you have these covers, these sleeves, and the records in your hand, it's something special. Something always has to do with your head. You know, it's electric recording. It's very rare, only 300, but it's special. And again, this one sounds outstanding. It's such a beautiful recording, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous one, and I really, really love this cover. It's a beauty. Again, I show you once more the label they did. Here you see this Tommy Flanagan trio, beautiful one. It's of course Tommy Flanagan on the piano, Wilbur Little on bass, Alvin Jones on drums, and it was recorded in 1957. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful one. Again, they recreated the inner sleeves. It came out in 2016. It is the catalog number ERC21, and maybe we should talk shortly about that, because I find it quite striking. Those Electric Recording Company releases came on since 2012. They are 8 years on the market now, I couldn't believe my eyes a few months when I saw that on Discord, that it has been such a long time that they put out their releases. Okay, so that's it for today with the Electric Recording Company, and I hope you liked it, and see you soon. Thank you for your time. Bye.